Here's my testimony on the support for testing of radioactive contamination. Uh, Chair Hirono and members of the committee, I would like to thank you for this opportunity to testify on this most important piece of legislation. My name is Leon Young, and I strongly support this resolution. I was born and raised in Waianae, located on the leeward coast of Oahu. I am 45 years old and served 9 years in the U.S. Army. I am urging members of the Hawaii Congressional Delegation to call for comprehensive and independent testing and monitoring to determine the extent of the radioactive contamination at Pohakuloa Training Area. The M101 spotter rounds, not live warheads, that contain depleted uranium emits radioactive particles that can cause cancer, cell mutations, birth defects, and other possible health problems when inhaled or ingested. My interest in the negative effects of the military on Hawaii's environment dates back to my years in the Army. I was lucky enough to get an assignment here on Schofield Barracks, Hawaii, and I could not wait to be home again. Life was good. At the time, I was a unit supply sergeant. My company, or battalion, was on a training mission at the Pohakuloa Training Area on the Big Island of Hawaii. It was during this annual training that I got to see with my own eyes how I was contributing to the destruction of these sacred lands. The experience at the time left me with an overwhelming feeling of guilt. I have had the unique opportunity of being on both sides of this issue as an active duty soldier and as a concerned citizen. As a soldier, I was never aware of the negative impact that the military had on my home. After years of repeatedly denying the use of depleted uranium in Hawaii, it has been confirmed that the United States Army used depleted uranium at the Pohakuloa Training Area on the island of Hawaii, Schofield Barracks on the island of Oahu, and possibly other sites in the state, and the documented use of M101 spotting rounds, which were used for training purposes, contain depleted uranium, resulting in the presence of radioactive contamination at the Pohakuloa Training Area. The extent of radioactive contamination at the Pohakuloa Training Area is unknown because less than 1% of the 133,000 acre installation has been tested. Members of Hawaii Congressional Delegation are urged to call for comprehensive, independent testing and monitoring to be conducted with civilian oversight to determine the extent of the radioactive contamination at the Pohakuloa Training Area, and that members of Hawaii Congressional Delegation are requested to seek federal funds to support this testing and monitoring effort. And for these reasons, I strongly urge you to take action on this resolution. Thank you.